Alright. We make sure. Yes, 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 yes. Alright. Let me check myself. Dun, 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 dun. I can't even have my headphones on for this. Dun, 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 dun. It's like, who do you want to be in life? As a magician, as a creator, you can be whatever you want in life. But there is a different energy that you can tap into to where you dig in deep of your own existence to be able to tap into your true north. I can go higher and scale that, but I'm going to say true north because the word true north is easy to remember. Mm, that's true north. Yo, I hate the fact that I stand out. It's like I'm so closed in, but I stand out. It's crazy. It's like how many of y'all actually copying each other to the point where I actually stand out in the crowd? I don't understand. Yeah, because it's on me like hawks. I would say that this is the ancestors, but I'm not. Somebody done ran up in someone's territory. Mm. Somebody could have been all up in the energy space or the energy field mentally. And I ain't gonna lie, this shit is strong. It's powerful as fuck, but you're not gonna rip this root out. You can't rip this root out. This root is too galactic. You're too 3D structure. You're too earthly. See? So even though you feel like I'm in your territory, you ain't got enough strength to go up against this galactic shit. Because motherfuckers send out that signal in any type of distress energy that I go through. It sends out a signal. A signal that is so cloaked. It's cloaked. You can't see where it's coming from. And I'm just passing through. Yeah, I'm just passing through. And these people took me into captivity. But by the way, no violence, but pure love. It could get gangster, but I'll be a fool to jump up, right? As you say. Yeah, they both lying. This motherfucker, you can't teach him shit. This bitch here, she thinks she bullying somebody, but she ain't in her truth. At least this nigga know he a dog. This just wanna be caught up in the illusion. And you know, some people actually like being in an illusion. You know? Yeah, see this motherfucker, like, don't bring that shit over here. Yeah, don't bring that shit over here. You come over here freezing up my shit, fucking with my money, fucking with my emotions. Yeah, this hate and shit. Can't live here. This hate and shit. It don't work. It don't work. Because this could be a way of transmuting the shit as well. Having the ancestral lineage that knows how to transmute energy thoughts or thought patterns. Yeah, because even so, this is still connected to water. Even if it's snow, up in the mountains, it's still connected to the water. As above, so below. Yeah, these motherfuckers don't even want to stop you. But this motherfucker here, so he got enemies in his camp then. Because if motherfuckers starting to look at you like a real warrior rather than this motherfucker here, probably, you know, one of them warlocks that's sit in the cave and eat swine all day, pigging out and fucking bitches. And he might even have a relationship with an animal. I'm gonna let that sink in. From the looks of it, he a fly ass dude, but he lives swinish. Like, you know what I'm saying? He might look like he don't have no belly, right? But this nigga got a whole gut. Got one of them pot bellies. See, this motherfucker here got it, but he ain't shaming his game. He staying his age. Yeah, I think this dude is putting on the illusion like he's fit to go. Or what's that country way of saying it? He finna to go. He ready to go. Finna to go. He ready. He set. But in reality, he out of shape. Yeah, because these wolves don't even respect him. But he got some loyalty here. That's why I say he got a relationship with. Yeah, this is done. This is done. And she looked like a liar now. But I don't think anybody gave a fuck about that bitch though. Yeah. She could be acting like she wasn't feeling you. And this could be her, honestly. You probably pulled this bitch card to the point where you found out the core. She was getting in the way of this twin union, or this union Two people that like each other, she getting in the way of that shit. Or she was trying to bully somebody. But then you found out that she a bitch to this nigga though. Somebody was fucking in the boiler room. Mm-hmm. And everybody know that she is bitch to this nigga. But whoever this is, don't bring that shit over here. Look, don't bring that shit over here. Yeah, this bitch gotta go. It's either you or her. You gotta get the fuck on. Trying to get a nigga in a third party situation. A motherfucker that don't even talk to nobody. How you gonna put someone else in a third? How you gonna put that person in a third party situation and they don't fuck with nobody? No wonder why you look like a liar. She might have spread a rumor about you fucking with somebody that you don't even fuck with. You actually don't even like this motherfucker, but they trying to say you fuck this. You fucking you. She tried to say you fucking around with that nigga, but you don't fuck with nobody though. So she looking like a liar, and he with it. He with the shits, but he's a whole pissy though. Yeah, but don't worry though, because that awakening is here. No, these ships will not sail. Your guns will not work this upcoming war. When the gods and the humans go up against each other again, the guns will not work. Because you got people out here hating on the gods. So much to the fact that they actually created their own, which on a higher level is necessary, but is not taught right and given the people that have learned it from this 3D construct and not from a godly manner. So your guns won't work this time. This Rumpelstiltskin turning what he said, tin into gold. And what you reap, you sow. So whatever you put in, you get back. Everybody has to pay that price. Some choose the darkness. So there's woke people that are conscious, okay, to what is going on in this world to the point where they are superhuman, immortals, because they live by the way of the sword, which is the thought process, mathematical equations. But there's a shift that happened to where this mindset and this energy field can no longer exist. It's like it's like your phone has upgraded, but you have an old software. The software won't be able to run on the new program, or the program can't run off the software. It doesn't match. This is a whole like 20-year gap. This is a whole 20-year gap. This is surely humanity in an arrested development. So, if you didn't catch that wave of enlightenment that sparked through years ago up until now, you pretty much are a wandering star until you are activated. I mean, let's go. Because once we connect the dots and everything coexists in the correspondence on a vibration, on a frequency, it will unlock some phenomenal shit. So this is 22 years late. I'm gonna throw the extra two in there just because the two. It's 22 years late in technology. The technology is more so a manifestation of one's universal mind. What the computer can do, the body can do as well, which is your brain, your neural link, your brain is the hardwiring. So yeah, so this was a lot of mental attacks, psychic attacks. And it's breaking down this wall. What was that movie? I think it was The Golden Child. When they keep him in this cage. But the fucked up part is the longer you kept him in the cage, the more wiser he got, the more better he got with his craft. And he was able to break down them walls. Okay, because these motherfuckers was not trying to let motherfuckers have it. Goddamn thing. But the funny part about this shit though is the fact that whatever you trying to steal is only the amount that you're able to conjure up, which means your frequency. You niggas will fuck around and rob somebody that you think that got thousands of dollars and only come out with $200 because that's your frequency. It's called a net ceiling, a debt ceiling. Like they actually use that in Congress, but it's actually a real thing within yourself. Yeah, psychic attacks. Cursing, trying to curse someone's lineage. You're trying to curse someone's lineage. Cursing by in the way of running the streets. Trying to curse them in the way of being in prison. Curse them in the way of being on drugs and being a drug addict. This is what these people have been wishing on other people's lineage throughout the times. Throughout the times. But you're 22 years behind. All of this shit. And this motherfucker was living, because this is the Nirvana. So when you're in the Nirvana, you can time travel. Time doesn't control me. I control time. By doing that is by utilizing time. I utilize time. I make time my bitch. Now, if I had the resources earlier on in the earlier age and had the proper guidance of people who actually was somewhat or knowledgeable in what I'm doing now. Whew, I would have been like a master Jedi or some shit, right? So, whew, if I would have known and had the proper guidance, I wouldn't have been in these financial situations. But because you're around motherfuckers that's their situation is that way, you are the company that you keep. And then on top of that, it's almost kind of like you're around people who are vibrating on that type of time. Time whoops these people asses because they don't pay homage and respect to Daddy Saturn. Okay, you don't pay no respects to what that there is that disciplines you, that there are principalities, that there are rules in the universe, that there are people who have mastered and ascended throughout these realms that are actually people who are passing through and you have no business and have no rights to their souls. Yeah, we have to go through the stages to get to a certain level of an enlightenment. But we can't do that if everyone is in arrested development. So you get shit like this that's delaying shit. But they can't have that. They can't risk it. So they rather delay it because they can't risk it. Because if you risk it, you is losing it all. This is actually losing your mind, you know. That means all of the psychic attacks in the realms you was sending in and you wasn't even knowledgeable. So you opening up shit that you haven't been initiated into to be able to open up that, to be able to carry that. You have not worked through those stages to be able to do that. And what I am saying right here is that I'm taking your fucking shit off your fucking shoulders because you are not carrying the proper weight, because you're a lightweight in a heavyweight ring. You not have done the necessary steps to get to where you need to get emotionally and spiritually. So therefore you're weak physically. In attacking my rant, you only delayed it. You ain't stopping nothing. And once the shit balance out, you probably will get evicted your fucking self. You could do whatever the fuck you want to do to the 3D construct, but you ain't getting out of it. So you can come over here, you can nahalaha or whatever the hell you trying to do. You're not getting out of that. And I'm just gonna keep escalating and then ascending to the next level in my emotional state. Yeah. And there you have it. And then The 11, which is being attuned into the masculine and feminine energy within oneself. And then androgynous, gliding through this realm, okay? You can't even fathom. I used to realize, I used to be like, you can't even imagine because you have no imagination. So how can you even fathom? You have no creativity because you're too competitive. You heard? Let them talk all the shit that they talk. Because misery likes company, man. So how we gonna get up out of here? Like, I wanna dig deeper into how we gonna get up out of that. Like, what's breaking down the walls? Yeah, these people, they done it to themselves. Hey. And that's the spellcaster deck. That deck right there, that's the real deal. That deck ain't gonna lie. That deck ain't gonna allow any lies to pass through. They do the clock tower. Yeah. Is he looking concerned? Like, y'all, I think we fucked up. You know, you got these two little goofies right here. And then you got these ones so they split up in the group. They got different mindsets. But they gonna act like they all together when they around you, though. They gonna be like, ha ha, kikiing it up, laughing at dumb shit, not being able to actually have a conversation. You know, it's just dumb shit. They all act like they're stupid. No one knows where what's what and what is. You just play stupid in these corporate jobs and just act dumb as fuck. Like, oh, that goes there. Well, I'm not doing that. But yeah, yeah. You can't you can't take this to the grave. You won't be able to take this to the grave. Yeah, we went like that. Yeah, yeah, we said it like that. Yeah, you ain't taking this to the grave. Yeah, like you're not gonna win this. You're not gonna win that. Yeah, see, this is someone who felt like they was talking to the dead and tried to hex you and curse your lineage. This is giving, like she said, Neanderthal vibes. Like, this is giving like real cave, tunnel, dwellings, laying up in the dwellings and not killing and not cleaning and having grit and gritty and that dirty house smell. type of motherfuckers that's actually trying to spend their income tax money on some shit. They even got an advance to do it. Yeah. If when this hit, man, if it ain't already happened, this person is gonna lose their mind. This is like bag lady carriage pushing skid row type of vibes. Because these are portals that's opened up that you are not initiated into doing. You didn't get to the proper steps to be able to be in that realm, and you have more than one of them shits open. Nah, you ain't crazy, bitch. I'm on some galactic shit. Look, yeah, this is coming out. Like, this is like getting thrown overboard, or someone went overboard. You went overboard. When that shit didn't work the first time, you should have never picked it the fuck back up. You should have left it alone and apologized to the Orishas for doing that. But instead, you wanted to stay in oblivion. Yeah, this could be like salary paid, a millionaire. You about to lose it all. This could be somebody that got like 2, 3, 4 companies. You know, lose that shit. You batshit crazy, or they gonna vote you out your seat. They gonna vote you out your seat, yeah. Because when I moved into Liberty Court, and when I went to go change my locks from my father, I didn't want him I didn't want him having a copy of my key. When I did that, I had the universal key for the whole building. Yeah, because when he looked at the key, he realized it was universal. It was the key that opened up all the doors in the building. When I lived at Liberty Court, apartment 5D, I lived there for 10 years, and outside my window was a graveyard, which was a Jewish graveyard. Clear as day, like perfectly aligned. The window was aligned with it. So every summer, the trees will cover that blockage, and I wouldn't be able to see. And then when the fall came or when winter came, it all died down. It all died off, and I can see the graveyard. So it was a life and death experience in symbolism by being able to see that for 10 years and really going through the dark night of the soul, going through all the shadows and the traumas. But I had already been doing that since a kid. See, since 3 years old. Yeah, I told you this shit sending out signals.